platform in order to allow users to buy and sell and trade fractionalized property, so pieces of property, so that they might gain entry into real estate and real estate investing. So the big problem that faces many people is that they don't really have a lot of money. They don't have, or I shouldn't say a lot, they don't have enough money. And in that case, millions or hundreds of thousands of dollars to invest in real estate. Even some of the more traditional forms of real estate, such as REIT investments, where they take your money and they might spread it into real estate properties that they value or they feel are going to perform very well. But you don't really have any control over the real estate that you are investing in. It's pretty much handled by a third party. Also, if you wanted to, work hard, that's fine, but it would take a really long time for you to earn enough money to invest at a later point in life, and by that time, you really don't have a lot of years for that initial investment to grow. And so this is what we're trying to fight against, is to provide a way for you to invest a small amount of money very quickly and then gradually build up over time so that everyone has access to that kind of investment opportunity. And we also feel like this is kind of a social issue. In Korea alone, only 32% of the population invest in real estate or have the means to do so. This equates to only 10% of the people, because equity in real estate is tied so much to wealth. This equates to only 10% of the people owning the majority of the wealth. In this case, in Korea, it's 83%. That's, astronomically, that's too much of a gap between the wealthy and the poor. And in other countries, it's more so the case. So what we created this platform for was so that we have access, as well as other users, to take advantage of this opportunity to fractionalize or distribute one piece of real estate into many different pieces so that everyone can have access to it. So the solution is that traditionally everything was physical. You take money. You think about money was cash and coins. You had to have money on you at all times to buy anything. Now you have online systems like Apple Pay, Samsung Pay. You have credit card systems. You have online banking. You can do anything with money without having to actually have it with you. The same thing goes for where you want to spend that money. You had mom and pop shops where you could go and you could purchase a product or a service in person, but now that's been taken over mainly by conglomerates like Amazon, or in Korea we have G Market or 11th Street. We figure the same thing applies with real estate assets and property. Right now they're physical. You take out a loan, you might buy a real estate property, and over time it accrues wealth. But if there was a way to digitize it, we found that way. And so what we want to share with you is our proposition. So if you looked in our eyes at real estate, you wouldn't see buildings. You would see kind of like a Lego city. And instead of one building that maybe one or a couple of investors invested in, you would see many different Lego blocks making up that building. And what we have created is a platform that allows you to purchase one Lego piece at a very small price, as low as $2 or $3. And after buying that piece, you can trade it, you can keep it, you can allow it to accrue wealth, you can sell it if you want, if you find that that property is no longer of value to you. Maybe there's some other property where a piece of that property or pieces of that property might be more valuable. You can sell it if you'd like.
Okay, so if you go to the website, you can access the marketplace called the Proof Dashboard, and here you see 4 of the current properties, which are real properties that people have already invested in. Say you like one of them, take this one in Korea, and you click on it. You'll see all the information. The current valuation of this property is $160,000. 1.5% of that is listed on Proof for users to buy at $2.50 per token. So say you want to buy a token, you click here, and you see this interface here, and you see that there's 792 available units at $2.50 to buy. You enter in how much you want to buy right here, and in doing so, you gain a fraction of the property ownership, and get to share in the previously like reserved
System like allocation of what's available for you to invest in?
yeah, like you would receive dividends, and if the property goes up, you have that percentage.
So what Proof envisions the following future. Imagine walking down the street and see a building you want to invest in, a building you know has potential to give you profit. So imagine a future where everyone can just, if they see a building they like, a building they want to invest in, we imagine a future where everyone can just pull out their phone, scan, for example, through a QR code, go to a platform, see information about that property, see how much it's worth, see how much shares does it have available to sell, and how much those shares cost, and finally buying a share or more than one on spot. So by doing that, we are giving a step forward in closing down the wealth gap that actually
The inequality gap.
yeah, the inequality gap, sorry, that exists in our current society.
Thank you for watching this video. My name is Luke.
Alex?
Natalie?
And we're from proof.com. If you have any more questions, there's a link below where you can contact us, or you can go to proofsuite.com for more information.